You think you know fast? Forget everything. Erase your preconceptions about what Ferrari builds, what hybrid technology means, and what the absolute bleeding edge of automotive performance looks like. The 2026 Ferrari F80 has just detonated every benchmark, shattered every assumption, and established a new order in the hypercar hierarchy. This isn't an evolution. It's a revolution wrapped in carbon fiber and drenched in Italian obsession, with 1,200 horsepower, active aerodynamics that would make a fighter jet jealous, and a price tag that'll make your accountant weep. The F80 represents Ferrari's unfiltered answer to a single question. What if we stopped holding back? This is the successor to the LaFerrari, carrying the weight of a legacy that includes the F40, F50 Enzo, and LaFerrari itself. Those weren't just cars, they were cultural moments, automotive landmarks that defined entire eras of performance. The F80 doesn't just continue that lineage, it obliterates it with prejudice. Ferrari spent 7 years developing this machine, and every second of that obsessive engineering shows in details most people will never notice, but every driver will feel. This is a car engineered by people who dream in telemetry, data, and wake up thinking about downforce, coefficients. Let's talk about what lives. Behind those sculpted rear hunches, the F80 is powered by a mid-mounted, twin-turbocharged 3-liter V6 derived directly from Ferrari's endurance racing program. Yes, V6, not V12. Before you throw your phone in disgust, understand, this isn't some corporate cost-cutting exercise. This engine screams to 9,000 RPM and produces 900 horsepower from just 3 liters. That's 300 horsepower per liter. An absolutely absurd specific output that required material science, thermal management, and combustion chamber design that simply didn't exist 5 years ago. The turbochargers feature electric anti-lag technology that eliminates turbo lag almost completely, delivering instantaneous throttle response that feels naturally aspirated, but hits with forced induction savagery. But Ferrari didn't stop there. 3 electric motors joined the party. One massive E-motor sits between the engine and the 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, adding 80 horsepower. 2 more electric motors power the front axle independently, each contributing 140 horsepower and enabling torque vectoring that borders on telepathic combined system. Output, 1,200 horsepower. That's more than a Bugatti Chiron, more than a Koenigsegg Jesko, more than anything Ferrari has ever built for the road. And unlike those cars that achieve their numbers through massive displacement, the F80 does it with cutting-edge hybrid architecture that represents Ferrari's vision for the future. Performance numbers read like someone made a typo. 0 to 60 in 2.15 seconds. 0 to 124 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. Top speed exceeds 217 miles per hour, limited not by power, but by aerodynamics, tire technology. But straight line. Speed is almost beside the point. The F80 was engineered to dominate on track, to set lap times that would embarrass dedicated racing prototypes. Ferrari tested this car at Fiorano, and it lapped faster than their current GT race cars. A street-legal hypercar with leather seats and air conditioning is quicker around a circuit than purpose-built. Race cars that cost millions to develop and campaign. Step inside, and you're immediately reminded this is a Ferrari first. Hybrid second. The interior is a fighter jet-inspired cockpit, where every surface, every control, every display exists to connect driver to machine. The steering wheel, shaped like a Formula One wheel, features every critical control, drive mode selector, suspension settings, hybrid system management. And the iconic Manettino dial, digital displays flank, small central screen showing everything from hybrid system flow to real-time telemetry data. The seats are carbon fiber shells covered in the finest pole, Tronafrau leather, shaped to hold you during cornering forces that would snap lesser mortals in half. There's no touchscreen buried in the dashboard, because Ferrari understands that when you're approaching 200 miles per hour, you don't want to poke at glass. Physical buttons and rotary controls provide tactile feedback and muscle memory operation. Carbon fiber, aluminum, and leather dominate every surface. The attention to detail is obsessive. Stitching patterns reference Ferrari's racing heritage. Metalwork showcases aerospace-grade manufacturing, and every piece feels crafted by someone who actually gives a damn. This isn't luxury for luxury's sake. It's purposeful craftsmanship in service of the driving experience. The hybrid system enables capabilities impossible with combustion alone. Full electric mode allows silent operation for up to 9 miles. Perfect for entering noise-restricted circuits or navigating residential areas without waking the neighborhood. Qualifying mode unleashes every electron and hydrocarbon for maximum attack. The electric motors provide instant torque fill during gear changes, eliminating any power interruption and creating seamless acceleration that feels like someone tied your spine to a rocket sled. Torque vectoring from the front motors means the F80 can rotate through corners with a precision that seems to defy physics. Only 799 units will be built, each priced around $3.5 to $4 million before options. Each F80 is essentially bespoke, with nearly infinite paint options through Ferrari's tailor-made program, custom interior specifications, and performance packages that include everything from lightweight racing seats to full data acquisition systems. Owners aren't buying transportation. They're acquiring rolling art pieces that happen to be faster than most. Things with wings. Here's what makes the F80 truly significant. It proves hybrid technology isn't about compromise. Ferrari weaponized hybrid architecture using electric motors not to save fuel, but to fill every microsecond with power, to eliminate every inefficiency, and to create a driving experience that's sharper, faster, and more intense than anything purely mechanical could achieve. The F80 doesn't apologize for its hybrid system. It celebrates it as the tool that enabled Ferrari to build the most extreme road car in their history. This is Ferrari telling the automotive world that internal combustion isn't dead, it's evolving, and the future sounds glorious.